On the Medical Watch this afternoon, it's National Eating Disorder Awareness Week, and there is a disorder affecting boys and young men that you've likely never heard about. It's called bigorexia. Dr. Huma Khan is the Director of Adolescent Medicine at Advocate Children's Hospital and joins me now. Thanks for being with us. So first of all, what
Thanks
is
for having me.
bigorexia?
So, bigorexia is a term that describes muscle dysmorphia. It's a type of body dysmorphia in which an individual is hyper focused on getting very muscular and lean.
And so what are some of the warning signs to watch for?
So, some of the warning signs are if your child is just getting very interested in working out, and if these workouts are very excessive, like they're happening every day, multiple times a day, and if this is also paired with any restrictive eating behaviors, like adhering to a fad diet, cutting calories, cutting carbs to the point where you're noticing your child is no longer eating like they used to.
But what's the difference between, a child who becomes kind of aware of their looks, if you will, as they enter the teenage years, and one who is exhibiting conduct that parents should be concerned about?
Yeah, I think that's a really interesting point. I know this week is National Eating Disorders Awareness Week, and I think it's really interesting to think about. We focus on eating healthy and exercising and how that's important, but it's also important to note that when these things are done in excess, it can be very dangerous.
And normally, I think we associate, body image issues with girls and women. Is there something driven that we're seeing this more now in boys and men? Something driving that?
I There's a lot of misconceptions about eating disorders, and it was once thought that this is only a disorder of affluent young Caucasian females, but in fact we see eating disorders in males just as much as females, and people of all different backgrounds and ethnicities. So sometimes eating disorder behaviors in males get overlooked because we're just not expecting that behavior.
Interesting. That's important perspective. Do you think some of this, whether it's in males or females, is driven by social media and the fact that people are communicating with each other by taking photos of themselves all the time?
Yes. I think that can be a major factor. I think on social media, you can see these unrealistic images of the male and female physique, these hyper muscular, lean people, and it can give kids who are very impressionable the wrong idea. Like, this is what is expected of a 15-year-old when that's not really realistic, nor is it healthy. And not only are there images on social media, there's also these fad diets that are posted. So I think it's important for parents to kind of pay attention and see what their child is looking at.
Dr. Huma Khan from Advocate Children's Hospital. Great perspective, good information. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Lourdes?